What is going on, guys? It is Lily2sx and this is a video about what I think PES fans should really be looking forward to after watching Konami's pre-E3 show. The match you're about to watch now is actually against only one _Ronaldinho. He's Manchester City and Manchester United. If you want to see how the first match went in this series between us, because it's the best out of 5 series, the link is in the description and that will also show you how to play against me. So let's get down to the new PES engine. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the impact engine, and to be honest I was expecting it to be like EA's impact engine, so that's where the total outcome of a challenge is dictated by the defenders. And when I say that, what I mean is if there's a chance of you going down under a challenge, so if the legs slightly come across and can give way, there won't be no resistance from the player to actually avoid going down. He'll just go down with the challenge. But in PES, and I touched on it on my teaser trailer, and I'll put the link in that there because I did notice a slight moment where I thought this could happen, and with this reveal this looked more evident. But in PES the players actually look to stay on their feet, and you can see them take some heavy challenges, but they're trying to stay upright and almost wriggle away from the challenge to come out free on the other end, and it looked great. It looked like you're watching some actual battles. Now if they can make the player resistance be very stat dependent rather than this guy's this tall and this guy's this tall, so they're going to fall down when they both take about this much amount of impact, it could be a big boost for player ID. So that's something to really look forward to. And here's something I found interesting, probably because my favourite two colours are red and blue. So moving on to the next now, I'm only joking. The reason I found this interesting is because look how these two go in for the header. They're both aware that there's going to be physical contact and they're actually aware of each other's presence. So the defender there, realising he's not going to win the header, so he decides to just put him off as the attacker realises there's a defender there. So I'll just lean back, use him and just cushion the header out wide. And it looks great because that shows there's going to be so much more animations in the game and such more awareness of other players around them now, and that should result in more fluid gameplay. So now I'll move on to them squiggly lines you can see in the corner, because potentially that could be massive for Master League Online, and it has the potential to change the way people actually approach Master League Online. Right now PES 2013 people just approach it by trying to buy the fastest players all over the pitch, and you know that gives them a massive advantage. But here what you can see is actually team morale, and there'll be another chart like this for player motivation. So how I think this could affect Master League Online. Just imagine Van der Merch comes to PES 2014. Oof, I don't want to think about that. That's a horrible thought. But yeah, let's just go with that actually. And say he's got a player. Say he's a player with low motivation. We know how people play with him in PES 2013. They put him on the shoulder of your last defenders and they just spam the long through ball. But because he's got such low motivation in PES 2014, he won't be standing in the right places. And he might be like 5 to 10 yards off the pace. So that is how a low motivated player could really come to affect you. And if you want a professional example, let's look at Mario Balotelli versus Javier Hernandez. Skill wise, Mario Balotelli beats him for me all day, but motivation wise, Hernandez will absolutely wipe the floor with Balotelli. There's a reason Hernandez is always in the right place at the right time, and it's not luck. It's because he's motivated to break his neck and get into them positions. So in the game, how could this translate? If you buy Balotelli, you know you're going to have to do a lot more hard work to create them chances, where if you've got someone like Hernandez in there, you will have a striker who's more willing to make runs into the box and offering you chances like that. So obviously stats being dependent on it as well. The reason I picked them two is because their attack stats shouldn't be too far different, and you wouldn't want a team like full of Balotellis because you'll be playing like second best to all these 50-50s all over the pitch. They also said that if someone's down on motivation or morale, that there could be another player, I'm guessing like a leader type player, that comes and gives them a type of boost. Now I don't mean like an extra boost, but gets them back up to their normal performance, and that could be someone like John Terry. So it'll give you more incentive to buy someone like him, someone that's slow and not exactly everyone's cup of tea, but he'll make sure that everyone that's playing with him is playing at their best. So it gives you more options and more like choices to make. So that'll be a great addition to the game. And here you can see that I absolutely got hammered this match. So now it's 1-1 in the series. You can see I had the same amount of possession on the ball, but I just could not really break this guy down this match. So we can see this guy's come back from what I've called a dramatic defeat in the first match. Let's see if I can come back from what I call a crushing defeat in this match, because it's quite one-sided. So if you want to see how that goes, remember to subscribe. If you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching, guys.